Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Down the lane to lay it in. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Irving, his first effort, off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack it to the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kyrie Irving, 2 for 3 now here in the first. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Leonard. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. So the Nets hold on to the possession. Irving. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. The drive, right to the basket. Strong finish for Paul George.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Irving. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Irving. Durant. He made his first effort, but not that time. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
George. Tough matchup against Durant. Slams it down.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Patrick Beverly able to recover with the block. Irving.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Kawhi Leonard. Add 2 points to the board.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. A big finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. George. Deep left corner. Here's Leonard for 2. Kawhi Leonard looking good. 4 for 5.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Hits the three-pointer.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Durant. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And the dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Entering the game for the Nets.
George. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you got to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Trying to cash in, and he drains it.
The assist from number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Here's Irving into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Deep three at the buzzer.
To number 00. That's his second personal foul.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3 is good. 3 for 3. Nice.
Number 31, Jared Allen.
Through one here at Barclays Center. The Nets out in front. Jay and I are back to Brooklyn right after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Jay, I don't know if we're going to see quite that level of offensive production that we saw to start this one.
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players are driving me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just going there.
Okay. Well, you went there.
Great defense, forcing the miss. It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly to Harkless. 4-3. Can't connect. It's no good. Take stock of the floor. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Beverly. Kyrie across the timeline. Minute gone by in this second quarter. JaMychal Green tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lou Williams. He's 2 for two now.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Oh, they called the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
To number 21, Patrick Beverly. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Patrick Beverly. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Williams to Leonard. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Irving. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
And the Clippers have the rebound. Leonard. It's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Won't go down. Dinwiddie into the front court. 2-point advantage. Fires the 3. That no good. Off the mark. The follow won't go either. To Leonard. Big finish at the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Well defended. The monster stuff.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Rises for the slam. The pass taken away. That's it for the first half. The Clippers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard to George. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Irving with the basketball. The deficit is 6. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Beverly. To Leonard. DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air to Irving.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Nets have the basketball. Irving. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And count the basket inside.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Has a look. Shot misses there by Allen.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
George cleans it up. To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
Huh, what a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Paul George to Leonard. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. For 3. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. The follow won't go either.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Durant with the basketball up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Beverly. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. George, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Count the basket inside. Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Think you know everything about our team? Turn to page 15 in today's game program.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball.
$500 by making a half-court shot. Substitutions, Brooklyn.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Patrick Beverly. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. And stuffs it home.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
From long range. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. George. Oh, that's 3 seconds. Irving. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul.
Kawhi Leonard, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect on the line so far. First try at the line, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Irving into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Going to launch beyond the arc. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Irving. That misses with 3 seconds left. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Clippers are out in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
And a throwdown.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Fires the 3. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Patrick Beverly. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Durant, tough shot, well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Flushes it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend. Boom, baby. Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Paul George gets it in the right corner. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Dinwiddie with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter, but the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Oh, emphatic slam.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Durant. Now that's a contest. George. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic. Blocked away!
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for Los Angeles, number 22, 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Whoa! What a finish!
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 8. Lets it fly from long range. He'll take that any day. Paul George, over to the right side. Beverly, hat-trick Beverly. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Irving brings the ball up court. To Durant. 4-3. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Great look and vision. And scores. Strong take.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Irving to Dinwiddie. Even to Zubac. Sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Irving. Smothering D. To Durant. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
For 3, that's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Irving. He was all over him. To Leonard. And look out.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Durant. Beyond the arc for three. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Leonard. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Off the iron. No good. Deep three. At the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA